Of course I was nervous. I mean, I simply never thought that doing a flip across this gap would be something that forces me to go way beyond my boundaries. But at the end of the day, I want to create memories that I can remember for the rest of my life. I want to create stories that have the power to encourage others to live a fulfilling life too. There are always obstacles trying to prevent that. People might tell you to be more realistic when it comes to your goals, or you simply wait for the right moment to happen. But I can tell you, this so-called right moment never comes. Reality is that nothing is going to happen unless you take action. This challenge right here is definitely something that is not gonna get easier the longer I wait. And I know that if I don't give this a shot now, I might gonna regret it later. How did this crazy idea come about? I think a few years back I just saw this picture of Svolværgeita, of this rock, of someone doing the gap, just jumping it. And I instantly thought about, this would be really cool to do as a flip.
The first time Joel told me about this idea, saying, hey, that's on my bucket list, I want to do that. And I was like, oh man, you're crazy.
First I looked up the picture of Svolværgeita and I thought, damn, that's a nice rock to climb. The idea of doing a side flip over there is like... I would not feel either mentally prepared for that, not even physically.
What are your feelings now, Joel, driving towards this Svolværgeita?
I'm excited to see it, also a bit nervous. But yeah, first just have a look at it, let's see how it looks like, and then I'll be able to tell you more. I'm sure once we arrive at Svolværgeita and see it, it feels a lot different than it feels now, because now it's still kind of unreal, like don't really know what to expect, so. We're getting closer.
Oh my god.
I didn't see it yet.
No. Ah, really on the right. Like looks fucking big. You see it now?
Oh yeah. Yes, there it is. Oh my god. Oh man, when we arrived at the rock, looked up, I was like, this is so much higher than expected.
Oh my god, this could be a scene out of Lord of the Rings or something. It's like this big rock sticking up, and I was like, holy shit. Like, that is big, that's a big one.
And from that second, I got so much more nervous. Just looking at it like, really? This is something I want to do? This is something on my bucket list? Not sure. I just expected them to be, or the whole rock, I thought it's closer to the city, not that high up. Woo, okay.
Can you now imagine side flipping it from this perspective? It looks further away than...
It's so hard to tell from here. So this cliff is why we traveled a full day to just come here. Like, it's kind of crazy, like it's so much effort to just get here. So now that's why the pressure rises as well, because I know, okay, we're here because I want to do the side flip there and tick that off my bucket list.
How does that make you feel?
Yeah, now talking about it. Yeah, a bit pressure, but I mean, we're just gonna have a look and see how it feels like. Ooh.
Well, initially when Joel told me about the project, I thought like, hey, this is a really cool idea. But actually then when we arrived here, my thoughts changed a bit. I was like, hey, this is way more crazy.
In the beginning, I underestimated this rock. I thought it is climbable without a rope, without anything. You can just go up there.
My first thought when I saw the rock was like, ah, damn, it's a lot of crazy angles here. There's no really like clear takeoff, and it's no really clear landing either, which makes it a bit strange.
And when I saw like different perspectives and videos, the landing looks so sketchy.
And also it's really high up, and you're gonna be secured by the rope. So there's a lot of factors which are a bit sketchy, in my opinion. Let's have a look how Joel is feeling up here.
It looks sketchy, to put it into words. Especially because of the drop on the left.
Yeah.
Like when you stand on the right rock, you're looking basically into nothing.
Yeah.
Also, like the landing looks much smaller. Maybe it's just the angle from here, but it looks very tiny from here. Yeah. It's definitely something you need to prepare for mentally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like right now, looking at it, I'm kind of like freaked out or stressed out.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this is really something that is on my bucket list.
Yeah.
You know, like why we're here to actually have a look.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
if all works, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, but if you feel like, oh, this is way too sketchy and dangerous, then there's still no pressure to do it.
Exactly, yeah.
But I mean, honestly, when I'm sitting here, I feel like I'm glad that it's not me who's gonna do the side flip there.
Nice. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think we're a good team. Like, we're gonna prepare a little bit more to get more confidence.
Yeah,
that Alex can secure me, and also the guide that we're gonna have that climbed the rock several times.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm sure that will give a lot more confidence.
Yeah, 100%.
But I'm sure if I would have come here just on my own, I'm like, nah, screw that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remove it off the bucket list.
Yeah.
After the first visit, I was really like, oh man, I wish I would have prepared myself a little bit more. Especially after we watched some videos where you could see that the landing and the takeoff is clearly not as good as I expected at first.
How do you feel from watching the videos now? Does it make you feel more confident or less? Seeing the...
I actually feel more nervous now, because it's like, okay,
Oh no.
maybe it's harder.
So Joel is trying to find good spots to practice side flip, but I don't think we found the perfect one yet.
Yeah, practicing side flips because I can't do them. No, I'm just like trying to get comfortable with doing the side flip out of like standing position, because there's no way to take run up there.
Yeah,
That's the problem. It's worse.
Well, like not into this
Into
direction,
my-
but more like to this direction, so you save yourself
Yeah.
in this air.
I think I'm just kind of like scared. That's why I'm so much forward.
yeah,
Yeah. Like I want to land like this.
yeah,
But I also don't want to hit with my hands first.
yeah.
It's not far enough.
This is gonna be mad scary when we're up there.
Yeah, one more.
Well, this was like leaning towards where you came from, which is really good, really safe.
I'm not happy with it.
Not happy with that?
Maybe my feet.
Yeah.
Aiming for.
Yeah, there's gonna be quite a lot of side flips before Monday when this is gonna
Yes.
might happen.
Nice.
But all good with the angle?
Yeah, no,
Oh,
good.
okay. Oh my god.
I tried to go further, but then the axis of the flip changed a little bit.
Yeah, that is actually a crazy idea to do a side flip between those two. Like it is a, it's a proper.
Thanks for reminding me.
It
tricky.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like I want to do it nice.
Yeah.
I want to do it like okay.
It has to look aesthetically good,
Yeah.
and like with the slow-mo and everything.
And the last attempt now was horrible. Like definitely
you're
not
getting
like
tired
this.
after doing 15 side flips in a row.
Just have to do one up there, so that's okay.
But yeah, it's I'm looking forward to see.
Are
how
you guys
this
getting
plays
nervous
out.
now, seeing
Yep.
seeing this screwing up?
A little bit.
No. I think once there and in the moment you will feel if it's possible or not.
But yeah, we have 2 more days.
Yeah.
So I have to
It's gotta be
practice.
a lot of more side flips.
I have to practice a lot more side flips. I actually already tried to make this project happening in 2019, but I quickly started to realize that, okay, it's so much to organize. Like you need to organize a team that comes with you, you need a guide, you need all these different things. And then I kind of forgot about it. And then I actually saw this idea on my bucket list again, and I was like, I really want to make it happen. So I told Insta360 about this idea, and they instantly were really interested in making this happen. It often takes this leaving your comfort zone. Insta360 has this motto, Think Bold, and for a lot of goals, a lot of things that we want to do in our life, it really takes this leaving your comfort zone to get started and just believe in yourself that you can achieve whatever it is that you want to do. So obviously doing a flip across Svolværgeita is something really bold. It's really something that needs preparation and also needs mental preparation, and you need to be able to trust the team that is around you, that you are actually safe and that you can fully focus on doing the flip.
What are you up to here, Joel?
I'm building a sandcastle. No, actually, this rock seems quite good. And it's even weirder than the real takeoff that we're gonna have. But I believe that if I can do it here, it will be easier on the rock.
Here we see it's slanted and a bit off.
I'm sure we're not gonna have sand.
Yeah. How was that? Was that where you wanted to land?
Not quite. I mean, it was good, but yeah, the takeoff is much worse than I thought. I'm a bit worried about missing the edge with this foot.
Where is the other edge?
Here and here.
Yeah, and oh, okay, it's this edge you're worried about.
Yeah. That's this whole other thing. Like I'm gonna be secured, so there will also be a rope attached to my waist. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so this is how I'm gonna be secured on top of the mountain. No, it's just for a practice. So right now we're trying to do just one time how it would be in real. Alex is gonna be on the other rock, taking in the rope, and I try to fully commit and try to imagine that this is the real situation. Ready. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Perfect.
This was so good.
Yes. 1. Yeah! That's the one.
Yes.
Okay. Final prep was good. Yeah, I think over the last few days I got really confused with the different variations of side flips that I've done, because I just wanted to play around like what feels right. And some variations were really weird and really confused me. But now I think I know which variation I have to pick. And then we're just gonna do this one and we will be fine.
Yes.
Ah. Practices this morning were definitely very useful. But yeah, we just go there, have a look, and then we decide.
How do you feel now when we are here then?
I mean, definitely a bit nervous. Yeah, I just need to tell myself that like even just climbing the rock is fun. Like even just being up there is nice. Like there is no need to do the flip, even though I would like to, but of course if there's too much pressure, I'm like, let's come back in half a year. Imagine before every high performance competition, like parkour competition, you actually have to hike up for an hour before you can start the competition. It will make it so much harder. Doing the flip here feels like a high performance competition, but here we got a 1 hour hike before that. That exhausts you.
And then there's a climb.
Then there's a climb as well.
Safety-wise, if you were to fall off the horn, it will be little better if I'm waiting for you on the small horn. But a fall, no matter where I am, is bad.
Sure. No, we don't want to.
In climbing, if you take a fall, you have about 20 meters of rope in the system, which makes the catch soft because of the dynamic of the rope. But in this case, Joel has only 2 meters of rope, so a fall would be really dangerous.
Wow. All right, just arrived at the top. That was actually a really nice climb. My first impression when I arrived at the top, I felt this is cool. This is gonna be something to witness. My feeling was also like, I'm quite happy that it's not me who's gonna do this side flip, because yeah, honestly it's very scary, and like the landing is actually not that good. It's a quite bad landing. Oh, here we have Joel coming up.
I'm nervous of getting up there to see the jump for the first time in real life.
Hey, here we have it.
Here we go. As soon as I got onto the top, I was like, everything is so different from what I expected. The landing is a bit smaller than expected, but less slanted. Takeoff, yeah, sketchy. First I was in a place where I wasn't sure if I'm able to do this without getting hurt.
Okay, so time for the first jump.
First jump, yeah. But this jump is just to check. Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
How did the jump feel?
Yeah, I mean, just looking at the landing position definitely helps. I really like how there's like a proper ledge to grab on. So this will be the aim for the jump, that I literally like hold on to this. The worst thing, or the thing I'm most afraid of, is to overshoot it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want that.
So you could see that Joel was in some sort of mode that, okay, I'm gonna make my best at making this happen. I'm really gonna try.
Can you try to?
So right now we are just trying to figure out how to place people to help Joel out to do this as, I'm gonna say safe, but like the only thing that we don't really want is that he falls off, because that's gonna be bad however we do it. It's gonna hurt a lot. He's gonna swing into the mountainside, and yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do the jump.
Yeah. There's a lot of actual dangers, but that's the only thing that potentially could happen. Yeah, we don't want him to lose the balance, roll over.
What I'm trying to do is land low, so I can hold myself here. Things that could happen is land like this. There were just so many things that I wasn't used to. I mean, usually I jump off a flat surface and I land on a flat surface. On Svolværgeita, neither the takeoff nor the landing is flat. And the worst part is this rope that is tangling in front of me, but obviously is there to save my life in case I fall.
I saw Joel preparing the flip. I see him being extremely focused and calm about it.
Minutes before the jump, it was just so quiet up there and everyone was so focused.
I think it's this moment where we can feel the focus and the tension in the air.
When I was standing there looking at the jump, I was just not sure if I gonna do this. And I even thought to myself, like, is this really something that is on my bucket list? Like, should I just remove it off my bucket list and like, okay, I never had the idea to do this. But then this idea came back and I was like, it was something that I wanted to do. It was something that would make a cool story once I'm old. There was this one moment where I looked into Alex's eyes, who was standing on the opposite of me, like ready to catch me.
I was really into the mode that if something goes wrong, I just want to make sure nobody is leaving the rock.
I could see that he is fully prepared to go all in to catch me. He was literally just standing there like, I got you, like, don't worry about this.
I remember these words when Joel said, okay, I'm gonna do one more prep, and then it's happening. Kind of something changed in the air. Everyone was like, okay, now this is happening.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that looks solid.
The only thing that mattered was do the flip, land on this rock and be safe.
And you could really feel the tension in the air, I would say. Something changed. I would call it like an elevated state of focus where everyone is just very, very present and fully focused on what's happening here and now.
How long until you are ready, Lawrence?
Camera is ready. You can go whenever.
Yes! So geil, Alter, so schnell! Yes, Joel!
Yes! Another bucket list item off the list. If anyone tells you you cannot do what you want to do, they're probably gonna be wrong, because you can. No! Yes!